Hello guys, welcome back. Last video was on how to install Python on our machines. So today we are gonna see what are statements, what are expressions, what are programs, numbers, strings, and comments, variables. Okay, so this series is going to be like uh, for a very startup person who doesn't know about programming language at all. This will be for them, and for experience also, of course, but this series is intended to help them, for the starters, for the beginners. To them, they have no knowledge about what are programs, what does it do. So we are going to see these. So first of all, we are going to start with what are programs. So programs are a set of special instructions to tell the computer what task to perform. Okay, so it is often referred as a source code. So you have ever came across a source code, then that is program files. So programs is a set of instructions can be like print statements. Okay, this is the first instruction, this is the second, and if you see, this is the second instructions. Okay, so these are the set of instructions which we are going to see. So basically this new.py file which you are looking, this is a program file, this is a first program file. Okay, these are the programs, set of instructions. So next we are going to see what are statements. In programming concept, statements is a set of we can say it's a group of words, numbers, and operators that performs a specific task. Okay, so this is called a statement. So in short, like a group of words, numbers, operators, what are that? So we will see. So group of numbers. So let's say if you go with like this, 5 plus 2, sorry, a is equal to 5 plus 2. What are these? It's a group of numbers and a group of words, operators. Okay, so you will see assign, this is assignment operator, this is plus, or this is arithmetic operator, this is number 5 and 2, and a is a word. So this is very okay. So these are basically this first statement. You can say this print is also a statement. In fact, every line of a program from first line to end line, a single line is a statement, and a statement consists of a word, numbers, operators. Okay, fine. As you know what are statements. Now we will see what are expressions. Okay, so basically expressions are code, are small blocks which is gonna make a statement. Fine, you can say like that. Expressions is like a, here a is a literal express, string literal, like, okay, it's a string literal, is equal to is a arithmetic, is a assignment expression, plus is a arithmetic expression, 5 is a number expressions. Okay, so small expressions came together to find a state. Fine, so after this we are gonna see what are numbers. So what are numbers? Numbers can be defined as like 1, 2, 3. These are the numbers. Okay, in Python language we often see numbers as in a three data types, like int, float, and complex number. Int is basically 1, 2, 3. This is our ints. And if you see a float value like 5.4 is a float value, 4.6 is a float value. Okay, so and fractional number is a float value, and as you know, complex number, what is complex number? Complex number has an imaginary number. Okay, so complex number has an imaginary number, and that imaginary number is denoted by j. small j or a capital J suffix. You see, it is suffixed to indicate the imaginary part. As you can see, if we see 5 plus 3 plus 5j, it is an imaginary number. Okay, so I will show you what are they, interactive mode only. So in the interactive mode I will show you like a type, and if you type 1 in type function, so this will give you the data type of that input. Type 1 is an int data type, and if you type this, then you will get a float value. 1.2 is a float value, and if you give the input like 1 plus 2j, here 2j is an imaginary number, you will get a complex number. So this is a complex number, and we will see now, we will see a string. What are strings? So basically a string is like in Python, single inverted comma and double inverted commas are always seen as a string. Okay, so whatever is in double inverted comma, these are strings, and in single inverted comma is also a string. Fine, this both will give you the same output as, like I have run it, as you can see. Fine, this both will give you the same output. If you want, this is a little trick, or for starters, this is a bit confusion, like can we use a double inverted comma in a single inverted comma? And we say yes, you can. This is not a big deal. You can it. You can do this. Just save the thing, and okay, so here is a error I can see. We just run the program. Now you can see, hello, this is deal. So double inverted commas has been here. So as you see, string is done. And how we do a comment? So basically, what are comments? Comment is a specific line which a Python interpreter ignores. If we give a particular key to that statement, the Python interpreter ignores that statement. As you can see, this. So the first line print hello was ignored by the Python interpreter. Whatever in a program is having a prefix hash, it will be ignored by the Python interpreter. That are called comments. Comments are always suffixed with hash. So now we come to a variable. What are variables? And we can say it as an identifier. So the identifiers are a combination of letters, lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and a special character underscore. Okay, so an identifier cannot, like, as you can see, variable. What are variables? Variables are a temporary storage for a value. Like a is equal to 5 is a temporary storage. 5 is stored in a. Okay, and b is 4, and just print it down, a plus b. You can see this. Just a second. Just print the value. See, now you can see here 9. What are these? 5 is a temporary value stored in a variable a. 5. Now variables can be in small case, in uppercase. Okay, this can be in uppercase. Also, this can be a combination of small a, small, and upper. Okay, this can be like, let me tell you, add. Okay, and this is like this is subtract, and this is result. Okay, so you can see if you want to print the value of this, you can have the value of yours, like, okay, just run it down. As you can see, capital A, small d, small d. This is a combination of smaller uppercase and smaller case, and we can obviously give numbers to the last. Always numbers to the last. Numbers cannot be start. Variable cannot be start with a number. Okay, this is that is a invalid variable, and a variable always start with a character. Fine. It's not like a character always starts with a character, but yeah, it cannot start with a number. And keywords cannot be an identifier, and we cannot use a special symbols like exclamation, at the rate, hash, dollar, or you can say that percentage sign in our identifiers. Like I will show you this. These are the things: exclamation sign, at the rates. These are the special characters which cannot be used in our identifiers. Okay, so far this is the basics of what are statements, expressions, what are numbers, strings, comments, how we can define a variable, I mean how a variable can be declared. Okay, so for this, for till now, if you have any doubt, just comment. I will give you the feedback on that as soon as possible. Till then, thank you.